So hello all of you. Today in this video we're going to discuss about what are the career opportunities which are present after you complete your BSMS from ICER. And as you know, I am student from ICER Pune, so maybe I am a right person to answer this. So first of all, many people have this notion that in after completing a degree from ICER you cannot land a job. That's the wrong notion, and we will debunk this notion. But let's focus on what is it all about. So first, ICER provides you significant research opportunities in your starting phase of a career, because you join ICER after class 12th, and you get tremendous amount of exposure through labs, through world class infrastructure of scientific research, through very good faculties who are themselves doing a lot of academic research, right? So, and that was the main notion of ICER, the main goal when government established ICER in 2006. It was that India want to enhance their investment in research and development, because any country, if they want to grow, R&D should be very good. So for that only ICERs were created, for a research focus. So because ICER provide this talent pool of students who are really good at thinking, at research, so they get various opportunities. So if you talk about the admission to get an ICER, so it is through the ICER aptitude test, right? So what's the curriculum like? So first 2 years, the curriculum is common. Like you study all the subjects: physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, climate science, everything, all the departments you study for the at least 3 semesters. Fourth semester you kind of pick your electives, so you are restricted to 2-3 subjects only. So this is about the first, second years. In the third and fourth years, you take advanced courses. These are MSc level advanced courses that you pick up in your coursework, and in these courses, you typically go for your majors and minors. So your department courses you do in the third and fourth year, and fifth year is a whole year which is dedicated for a MS research project. So this is the course work. So after this completing this 5 years, there are different options. So what are the options? First option is, which is the prominent option, is to do a PhD, right? And you can do PhD in India also, you can do PhD abroad also. Although many of the ICER graduates, they don't prefer to do PhDs in India, they go to abroad universities outside India, even in top leading universities of India, they go and they join as the researchers, right? So that is the one of the career option. Also, if you are not able to get a PhD outside India, because all people are not able to get it, so you do PhD from institutes within India. So that runs for 4 to 5 years. Obviously, when you are applying for these PhD positions, because of your recommendation that you can get from ICER professors, and because of you belonging to ICER, you obviously get some sort of advantage during admissions in PhD. So that is the one option that people take. And what do they do after PhD? So after PhD, you can do for academic route, or you can go for industry role. So in academic role, you can become a professor, or you can be in sort of academic areas. For that, you do a postdoc before, and then you start applying for universities and all. If you want to take an industry job, that is also available after your PhD. But the same thing is also available for just after BSMS. You can take academic route, or you can take industry route. So even after BSMS, you can do industry research jobs. These are available, although getting them a little difficult, but you can get them, right? So if you have done MS or you have done PhD, so there are a lot of opportunities to become a scientist. So if you see all these organizations, research organizations like DRDO, all of these organizations, the basic eligibility is basically a MSc degree, which is equivalent to MS degree of ICER. So you can apply, but if you want to like progress higher, then you need a PhD. Also, if you want to become a professor, then also you need a PhD, but also relevant research experience that you might have had in ICER or during your PhD. Also, you do postdoc before applying for these professor positions, which is like the most OG tier positions, and which are like less compared to the supply of students. So it's a little difficult to get into these academia professor roles, but there are also a lot of roles, like there are project in managers, you can become and project scientist, you can function like that. So these opportunities are also available. obviously all the opportunities which are available to any student after his masters is obviously available to ICER students. So you can go start a startup, maybe you can go get a tech job if you want, maybe you can even go for MBA also. You can go for jobs like consulting and finance also. Some of the ICER seniors specifically from ICER Pune have taken that route also. You can go for government jobs through UPSC and all those jobs. You can even do a MTech from top leading institutes of India like ISC or IITs if you want to get more into technology rather than in pure science. So that is also applicable. Or obviously, industry job option is always applicable. The main thing I think you should focus on is skills. Like if you have skills, you can capitalize those skills. That is the main thing. So I think you must have got a whole notion like what it is like after completing ICER. So for such videos.